Hello friends, I'm Kerry Wood, pastor of the Goldston Methodist Church in Goldston, North Carolina. We are proudly a global Methodist congregation, and today we are wrapping up Paul's letter to the church in Rome, the 3rd chapter, by reading through verses 27 through 31. Hear now these words from the Open English Bible translation. What then becomes of our boasting? It is excluded. By what sort of law? A law requiring obedience? No, a law requiring faith. For we conclude that a person is pronounced righteous on the ground of faith, quite apart from obedience to law. Or can it be that God is the God only of the Jews? Isn't he also the God of the Gentiles? Yes, of the Gentiles also, since there is only one God. And he will pronounce those who are circumcised righteous as the result of faith, and also those who are uncircumcised on their showing the same faith. Do we then use this faith to abolish law? Oh, heaven forbid! No, we establish law. Okay, here is the conclusion of Paul's argument throughout the 3rd chapter, and that is there's no advantage to being a Jew, there's no disadvantage to being a Jew, there's no advantage to being a Gentile, no disadvantage to being a Gentile, because all of it boils down to only one thing: faith. And only in one person, Jesus. Jesus and faith in him are what makes the difference. We are able to become a part of God's work, not through our work, but through the work that Jesus did on the cross. There is only one God. There's only one Savior, Jesus the Christ. And our faith is believing that to be reality, for that to be the truth. And when we do that, when we believe Jesus on the cross did something for us, God says, that's good enough for me. You are now righteous. So what does righteousness look like? What does it consist of? Well, we're going to have to keep going through the chapter to begin to figure out those sorts of things. So this week, I hope you have been convicted that there is a problem called sin, that there's nothing we can do about this problem except believe that Jesus did something about this problem. That's who we are at the Goldston Methodist Church. People who trust Jesus. We believe him. And as a result, we stand up for him. And I invite you to come and be a part of this kind of a gathering of the followers of Jesus. People who put their faith and trust and hope only in the saving work of Jesus Christ to make us right with God. We establish law by being Jesus followers. Come join us this Sunday if you're anywhere close to us geographically speaking. We are at 185 Hillcrest Avenue in Goldston, North Carolina. We are the rural donut hole in an urban donut. All around us there is significant metropolitan areas, but we are in the center of God's glorious beauty. Not that other parts of the world aren't beautiful too, but I do have a bias for where I live. We have Sunday school at 9 a.m. and worship at 10 a.m. during the summer. So come be with us if you can be anywhere close. Otherwise, you're free to be a part of our virtual congregation. We will do our services live on Facebook, and then we post the recording on YouTube, and you can be a part of what we do electronically if you so choose. And I hope most of all that you choose to be in Jesus, with Jesus, for Jesus, no matter where you live. For Jesus is our only advantage, our only hope. And I'll see you on Monday as we look at Romans chapter 4.